Sweet baby Jesus, it has been too long. The four of you, I think, that are subscribed to my channel are probably wondering, hey, why doesn't Matt make videos? Because that one was really good. Wink. I've been a little busy. I was out of town for a bit, out of the country actually. Went to Hawaii for 4 or 5 days, and then the Philippines for 2 weeks, and then I also visited Phoenix for about 5 days. Um, Now, I know some of you are thinking, wait a minute, it's been 2 months since you made a video. That's only like 4 weeks. WTF. Sorry. Get lazy, didn't have anything important enough to say. It could make any excuse. But making videos again now. At least one. This one, right now. Couple updates. Like I said previously, I want to make my vlog mostly about my personal health and fitness. So on that note, I feel like I should give a little backstory on why that's important to me. When I was 18, I was fatter than I am now. Super fat, like really fat. Um, like 350 pounds, 355 pounds, pretty hefty. That was, the fattest I've ever been by far. And then even as recent as 18 months ago, I was, 330 pounds. And then about a month ago, it's just actually 3-4 weeks ago, I was down to just under 260 when I got back from my trip. It was 257, I think. And I'm currently, just weighing myself, not completely accurate, just because I went for a 3-mile run earlier, so I'm sure I have a lot of water weight that I lost there. But currently 234 is where I'm at. So I'm pretty proud of that, but got a ways to go. So in regards to a related topic, I've decided that I'm gonna do a water fast. Done one before, but for those of you who don't know what that means, basically I will be drinking water, and that's it. So no food, no drinking, no cigarettes. I thought about supplementing, maybe with a multivitamin, but I did a little research on that, and the general consensus of the fasting community is that it's a bad idea, just because your digestion tends to shut down after about 2 to 3 days of not eating. And if you are ingesting vitamins, especially capsules, or even liquid vitamins, it can be detrimental to the cleansing process, by kickstarting your digestion again. So I have done this before. I did a water fast a few years ago, for roughly 4.5 days, and I was considerably heavier then. I think I was around 320, 325 at the time. And so I have experienced this. I know what to expect, and I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, that's crazy, that's irrational, you're gonna hurt yourself, a number of other things, which you're entitled to your opinion, obviously. And is it the safest thing in the world to do? Probably not. But there are definitely worse things that I have done to my body. So, and I'm not an expert. I didn't go to school for physiology or nutrition, but I've done a fair amount of research, especially for my last fast, and a lot more for this one. So I mean, I kind of know what I'm getting into, what to expect, just to give a basic rundown. Water fasting, essentially, your digestion will shut down after 2 to 3 days. So for those of you who think, wow, that would be really difficult because you're going to be hungry forever, usually not the case. Last time my hunger pangs went away after 2.5, 3 days. Hunger was no longer an issue because my stomach wasn't churning out acid trying to digest anything. So, that makes it a little easier. The toughest thing about it is really the energy depletion that you go through. When you're not taking in any energy, all you're doing is essentially working off what you already have. Luckily for me, I still got quite a bit of body fat, so I'm not too worried about any severe condition popping up, because I've got a lot of body fat that I can still burn off. But yeah, essentially, the body will burn through all the glycogen that it has stored up in the liver. Once that's gone, go into what's called the state of ketosis, which, without going too deeply into it, essentially enables your body to burn your fat stores for energy. And then you continue with that until you have a negligible amount of body fat left. At that point, your body starts really burning the proteins, like the muscle itself. And then once you've depleted muscle source, then you move on to internal organs, and that would be extreme starvation. That's how you would die from not eating. That's the process. What I'm talking about doing is, shorter period of time where, burning some fat stores, but nothing really dangerous. So like I said before, I did a 4.5-day fast. I don't have a specific goal for length of time on this one. Probably, I imagine, 7 to 14 days. I just didn't prepare well enough for the last one mentally. Physically, it wasn't that difficult, other than the lack of energy. The reason that I had to stop was because I was really treating myself the way that I was when I was eating, and you just can't do that. I was working 8-9 hours a day, and I was playing racquetball, and I was expending a lot of energy, and I had a lot of stress, and it just wasn't working. So I kind of crashed, and now I work from home. I make my own schedule. I don't have any immediate travel plans, so it's more on my terms, and I know what to expect. So I think as long as I manage the energy issue, I should be okay. Because like I said, I mean, hunger is not really going to be a problem. I've actually been fasting, in small spurts the last month or so. Which is why I went from almost 260 down to 234 in less than a month. Kind of inadvertently, really, just forgetting to eat, just not going to get food, whatever. So anyway, I'm looking forward to it. And right now, I'm technically already like 24 hours into it, because last time I ate was about this time yesterday. Enough about that. I think that covers all the bases. I'll try and keep updated videos on my progress. I can't promise daily because I'm just too lazy. But I would say at least every couple days you'll get an update. I expect to at least do 5 days I did before. I'd like to do 7 to 14. I can't imagine doing much more than that, just because I don't think I'd really want to. Because whenever you do a fast like that, you really have to invest a lot of time. If you're doing a 14-day fast, for example, you really need to invest 28 days, because it's going to take you 14 days to get your body back to what it was, kind of reintroduce foods in the correct order and the right types of foods. As far as exercise, I do a decent amount of cardio now. I plan on, taking it down a notch, just because, I'm not going to have the energy that I did. I'll still try and, run or walk, at least 3-4 times a week. What I'll probably do is kind of alternate between, cardio and I recently started doing yoga, which I actually really like. So I'll probably just alternate between those two. Once the fast is over, I do have a plan for, nutrition and exercise that I've been developing for a while. And I won't go into that now. I'll leave that for later. But and it's still a work in progress. But it's pretty detailed. It's pretty militant. And, we'll see. I'm usually pretty extreme about things, but we'll see if I can hold up to it. Anyway, that's about it. Also, if you live in the Bay Area and you know anyone looking for a really good juicer, I'm selling mine, because I'm not using it all right now, but I just don't use it enough, and I haven't had it for all that long, but honestly, I I enjoy juicing, but I like eating whole, fruits and vegetables more. I just I enjoy them. So I just don't foresee me using it a whole lot. I'll put a link on the video to my Craigslist ad for it. If you're interested, give it a look. Price is negotiable, as always. Um, but yeah, so I think that's it. I don't have anything else to cover. And talk to you hopefully soon. All right, bye.